We like winners. We don't see somebody do good in business or somebody win the 100-yard dash and get mad. We admire those people. We don't see someone come up with a better product and go, well, I want to destroy them. We go, let's make something better. But this loser mentality that is the opposite of what built this country is hate everyone who's successful or beautiful, period, but then don't care about the Warren Buffetts that got it through theft, basically. So you've got this super elite who've taught us how to hate success, taught us not to believe we can have success when it's waiting there for us the minute we understand history. Now, I've kind of gone off into a self-help area because I've been saying for a year, I want to get into that on air and start really trying to help people with what we can do, or more than a year. Savage is going that direction. I don't think he's imitating me. He's super smart. He gets what people need, what they're ready for. They're done messing with the system. We're still fighting on that level, but it's about us changing our decisions in health, in wellness, in defense, in, quite frankly, the system's lawless now, so more and more folks aren't following the system because it's illegitimate. Dr. Group, I've been ranting. You've got the floor to talk about the state of the world, the big vaccine push, and your big breakdown. If you're a TV viewer, you can see all this. Household items from Tums to Reynolds Wrap to tampons to baby oil to Lone Star beer to Dixie cups to baking soda to just bottled water. You've got a whole bunch of stuff there that's household getting into these trace toxins that they admit are killing us. So we'll break it all down today. Dr. Edward Group of the Global Healing Center and the guy advising and consulting to InfoWarsLife.com.
Well, exactly. It's like a big pharma executive once said, the biggest tragedy is if we kill people with pharmaceuticals, but the second biggest tragedy is if we cure people with pharmaceuticals. So it all boils down to the combination of talking about self-help is how do we recognize all of the things that are going on around us so we can avoid it and we can educate people. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about today was, and we've talked about it before, is the attack on our hormones and the epigenetics, because right now there's such an attack, a broad spectrum attack. It's not one thing that they focus or they poison you with. It's a combination of thousands of different things, but it's got to the point now where they're literally trying to change the genes even when the fetus is in the womb, and focusing on right now.
So they're creating designer babies through a cocktail warfare approach.
It's all, like I've talked about before, you have the endocrine system, and there's an attack on the endocrine system. And for those people out there that don't know what the endocrine system is, it's composed of the glands that secrete hormones. It's really responsible for running your whole body.
I saw the number in Time magazine last year. The average 40-year-old man has half the testosterone they used to have.
Right.
And they used to be against police being given that, but they need to because they have half the testosterone. Some of them obviously overdo it, but I mean, we're under attack.
It's a slow way to keep you in the system, to keep you controlled, because number one, you have the pituitary gland, which is an important hormone-producing gland in the body. That's knocked out with calcification with the fluoride. Then you have the thyroid gland, which is also knocked out with the calcification of fluoride and all the other bromine and chlorine and everything else. Then you have the intestines, which is one of the largest endocrine glands. And the intestines are taking a severe attack with all the diet drinks, the GMO foods, the microwave foods, all of that stuff. Then you have the ovaries, the testes, the reproductive system that's taking a beating right now with all the different types of chemicals. So really what you have is a combination of endocrine disrupting chemicals that are causing hormone deficiencies, testosterone deficiency in males, estrogen dominance in males, estrogen dominance in females, and then you're getting a whole list of symptoms out there that are affecting everybody anywhere from headaches to sterility, creating how this all ties into the population control agenda as well. Not only creating sterility, but the list of multiple symptoms that ultimately affect these organs. And then the individuals go in and get on prescription medications, and then one prescription medication leads to two. And by the way, the prescription medications a lot of times contain fluoride compounds, chlorine compounds, and a list of other things that are going to disrupt your hormone levels.
So we're being bombed.
Well, one of the things with disrupting the endocrine system is it usually causes some form of mental illness.
Of course.
So you're going to have depression, you're going to have excess stress, you're going to have anxiety, you're going to have psychosis.
Well, that's why Super Male makes me so much more nicer. Even the crew has said it since I went to a larger dose. is really, it's got a bunch of known things that are in these plants. What is it doing to my body? I didn't mean this to be an infomercial, but I'm just bringing it up. Why is it so dramatic for men and women?
Well, that's one of the reasons that I started working on, is because, number one, you need to avoid some of those chemicals, and we'll go over some of the most common ones in your household in a minute.
Here's an example. I was exhausted yesterday at about 5. I just took a double dose of it, had incredible energy till 11.
Listen to this right here. I actually brought some of these product reviews, and this was from a happy wife that wrote in. According to my husband, Super Male Vitality is amazing and easy to take, tastes good, works. I asked to elaborate on works, but he said, I don't know, works makes you feel better all around. And then she says, now let me tell you what I, as his wife, have to say. Oh my wow, not only is he in a better mood all the time, not that he hasn't been before, but men menstruate too. Let me tell you, ladies, get this for your man. Put it in his coffee if you have to, it works. Plus, as an added bonus, the incredible increase in sex drive. Yay. I'm never letting my husband stop taking Super Male Vitality. So many good benefits from
Just try it, folks. You're going to instantly be hooked.
So we have to do something about it. Our testosterone levels are low. Our estrogen levels are high. We've got to get rid of the sources, number one, but then we've got to support our
That's right. I want to come back and tell folks what the chemicals are and how to avoid them, because that's a big part of the battle. Stay with us.
Hunters, anglers, campers, and survivalists. Get back to nature. Expand your horizons with the highest quality, most versatile, unique slingshots and sling bows on the market at slingbow.com. Sling bow products are compact and models start from just $17.98. They're perfect for your bug out bag or storing in your vehicle. Give yourself and your loved ones the excitement and tradition of sling bow. A new frontier in archery and truly modern twist on this primitive survival tool. Feel the thrill only at slingbow.com.
It's no secret that government and big business buy in bulk and get huge discounts not available to the little guy. Until now. Introducing a breakthrough crowd buying website where people can join together, buy in bulk, and get massive discounts on millions of popular products. It's TogetherSave.com. TogetherSave.com. You can save 20, 30, or even 50% off tablets, smartphones, cars, appliances, textbooks, sports equipment, video games, and much more. All with free delivery. Check it out. TogetherSave.com. Visit now and start group buying today at TogetherSave.com.
Gold isn't for you? Ted Anderson, president of Midas Resources, one of the world's premier gold and precious metal investing firms. I get it. You wouldn't buy gold if you believed that the government is doing a great job, that the Fed will stop handing out trillions of dollars like bailout candy, that Social Security would be there for you. That's not what's happening. You might even pass on gold if the stimulus package wouldn't fuel inflation, or that the dollar wouldn't lose value, or that your retirement would be secure. If all looks rosy to you, then now is not the time to buy gold. For the realists, there have never been more sobering reasons to diversify with gold. Since 2001, the U.S. dollar index has tanked 30% while gold has risen 300%. Right now, savvy investors are adding gold to their portfolios. You should too. Find out what they know. Call us and I'll send you 10 reasons why gold will do very well. Free. 800-686-2237. 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
A lot of people's lives and bodies are out of balance. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops optimize pH level and get rid of harmful waste and acid. Just a few drops in water restores vibrance and energy and gets you back in balance. Now order 2 bottles and get $10 off your order. Sign up for monthly auto shipping and save 25%. Call 800-518-7615 or visit alkavision.com. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com.
This is an alert. If your business or church is building this year, you're about to pay more than you should. This could mean thousands of dollars more for your office, retail space, church, or warehouse. A General Steel building can save you as much as half the cost and time of similar conventional construction. And we're offering rebates of up to $20,000 to help you build today. Call General Steel for free information that could save you thousands. Call 866-91-STEEL. 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
By the way, Alex Jones here back live. When I had Dr. Group drive up here to be on the show, we were just going to cover endocrine disruptors and not get into an infomercial on InfoWarsLife.com. But we've had a copyright claim for showing a BBC News article concerning New Haven. I mean, I checked with a lawyer, too. It's just absolutely not a violation. Totally, absolutely fraudulent. And we've contacted the people involved and said, you better remove this. We're going to have to take action. Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement, has been taken down. One version had 4 million views. A company out of Canada is claiming they own the music. Rob Jacobson made some of the music and also hired Golden Arm Trio that makes music for Richard Linklater movies and paid them handsomely to make original scores with a partial symphony. Now, I was there where they wrote the music and played it, and this group says they own my film, and they won't take the strike off. So we're getting hit on other channels, our channels, harassment's coming out of the woodwork, and now Gizmodo, that's a huge site, has come out, and they're going to have to do a retraction, because at a certain point I got to take action. They say that we're selling table salt as our nascent iodine, as if table salt even has iodine in it. They say that it is potassium iodine and not nascent iodine, when that's not what it is. And then they attack our vitamin B12. And they just basically say we're quacks. I mean, the word has gone out. We're being attacked at probably, let's not exaggerate, 5 times any previous level. Dr. Group, you read this article. They brought it into me during the break. I didn't know that this had happened. You've already seen this. The online store where preppers buy their BS cures, and then it's attacking me, when in the industry we talk to the companies that make it, not just your factory, but some of the other products, and they say, we're so proud to work with you. This is the most expensive formulation ever, you know, what you actually put into it versus what you sell it for. So they're now trying to defame us right now. Obviously, the order's gone out because we're exposing the vaccines. Dr. Group, what do you make of this?
I agree. There's an attack right now on natural health from, companies all over the world. I don't, I definitely think something should be done about it. But the good thing is they're not going to find anything. They obviously don't know what they're talking about because they're saying table salt. So I think it's just that. An attack.
Ashley Feinberg wrote this.
There is absolutely the products that you have in the InfoWars Life, the ones that we're manufacturing, and even the ones that you have that I still
we have you review it.
You have me review. I mean,
and outside lawyers.
Guaranteed. I mean, you will not find a pure, better product anywhere in the world.
By the way, we expected all these attacks years ago when I launched Supplement Line. So
there's
good luck.
If they hired some sort of a chemist or biochemist or nutraceutical analyst, there's nothing they could.
They don't even say that. They just say most likely it's table salt in it. Just most likely, that there's flying monkeys in the bottle.
Right.
It says, here, let me read this part. If you're buying a supplement promoted as nascent iodine, it is most likely sodium iodine. See, they say supplement. They say it's us. Don't even say, though. This is all written by a lawyer, it looks like, to be safe. See, they're like, oh, we're a fraud. We're a scam. We're BS. But, oh, if it's some other product, not them. Some other product might be Salt Group, not us. We're not salt, are we? Are we potassium iodide?
We are not we are not potassium iodide. We are pure crystalline iodine.
Are we sodium iodide?
Deep in the earth. We are not sodium iodine, and that they were probably paid, is what I'm guessing, by a pharmaceutical.
But I mean, I was reading this during a 3-minute break. It's all just a load of bull.
It is. It is,
And-
absolutely.
Can I just jump in for a minute?
This
as
is
well?
Anthony Gucciardi. Yeah, I'll hold you over, but I got to say this, Anthony. We searched all over with the methylcobalamin. Basically, this is sublingual, the same thing you inject from a pharmacy, where one little bottle of it costs $30 to $40. I know because I inject it, folks. Okay, I inject it on top of it, and I said, this is so good. And we looked into it. Years in the making. This is